Alright, so as promised, this is my first Q&A YouTube video. I'm going to try and cover a couple questions here you guys posted on my Instagram. I don't plan on editing this video, so if I have a couple, I don't know, tongue-tied moments, they're just going to be in here. Anyways, I got about 10-15 minute drive. I'm taking some tires to the tire shop, sell some wheels, and I'll see how many questions I can cover in that 10 minutes without crashing into anybody. Yeah, so here we go. A couple questions. First question is something somebody just posted today or yesterday, and that is eating on the road and how you maintain a diet and you find clean food when you're traveling, I assume. We're talking about traveling here, not just driving to work, obviously. I usually go on 1 or 2 trips a year with my wife, family, or if I'm going to a show or something. We're trying to make a tradition of going down to the Olympia every year, and hopefully that's something we can keep doing. So like, for example, at the Olympia last year, we stayed at the Excalibur. Pretty crappy place, but cheap. Anyways, like they had a Baja Mexican grill downstairs, so, you know, midday meal, evening meal, if we're not going out to a nice restaurant where you can get like clean steak or chicken or whatever with some potatoes or whatever, we would order like a couple scoops of chicken on rice and beans. Basically no sauce, keep it clean, and yeah, that was good. Like we probably ate there like once or twice a day while we were at the Olympia, because I was, I don't know, I think 8 weeks out from a show at that point. Another one you might do, like I do this a lot, I know you're gonna hate me for saying it, but I'll hit up the Wendy's. They got baked potatoes, ask for it with nothing on it. It's clean potatoes, you know, it's a pretty fast carbohydrate, so you know you're gonna get a bit of an insulin spike. I know it's not as good as like a yam or a sweet potato, but pretty good. The other thing they have at Wendy's that's good, salads. You just pick off the bacon or whatever they put on there, put a fraction of the dressing they give you, and you're good to go. So those are kind of things you can look for on the road. You know, McDonald's sounds like the worst place you could possibly eat, but you know, they got those McWraps or whatever they call them now. So if you ever go there, you're in a real bind, you just ask for the grilled chicken fillet or whatever, and it's pretty clean. You know, you're gonna get your protein or whatever, get a couple grilled pieces of chicken, ask for water, you're good to go. You can, you know, you're gonna make it to that next stop where you might be able to find something better. So yeah, it's just, you know, when you go in restaurants and stuff, you just gotta be really specific when you ask for food. Say no butter, no oil, whatever. You get your meat, you get your clean carb, and you just go. Second question, cheat meals. Somebody said, you know, how often should you be eating cheat meals to maintain the dedication or whatever? Like, you know, you're gonna get tired dieting, you're gonna get sick of eating the clean food, you're gonna want to give up. You know, a lot of these coaches are just like, no diet, like, you know, no flexibility, like no Quest bars. You know, you're 10 weeks out, no Quest bars. And you know, a Quest bar, you know, it's actually pretty clean. You've got some carbohydrates in there, but they're carbs from fiber. So fiber is a pretty clean carb source. It takes your body a lot of energy to digest it. So, you know, it keeps you flowing, and it's not so bad. So, you know, I eat Quest bars pretty much throughout my whole prep. I'll eat, you know, Quest bars or other clean protein bars. You get the protein, it's easy, it's good on the go. You know, you can't beat it. But as far as like cheat meals, I usually will have like one decent binge like every week. So I'll wait till a Friday or Saturday night, I'll go to a restaurant or whatever. That kind of gives me my reset. It gives you that big flow of carbs. It's going to fill you back out again, and you know, it's going to give you the energy you need to get through that week. You know, flexible dieting, you can work that into that whole cheat meal mentality. You know, if you're counting calories, you're counting macros, and you're just really craving something, sorry, my storage got full. I don't know what happened there. So I'm not sure where that cut out. Anyways, I was talking flexible dieting and how you can use that for your cheat meals. Anyways, what I was going to say is, you know, you might be midway through the day. You want to have a cheat meal. You're craving something. You know, you want to cut like a couple hundred calories out of your second, third meal. You might want to save those calories, those macros, to the end of the day. Have a small scoop of ice cream right before you go to bed, whatever you got to do. If you stay within your daily macros and most of what you're eating is clean, you can probably fit a little scoop of ice cream, a little chocolate bar, whatever you need to do to keep going. into that day, and it's not going to affect your progress in any way. So, all right, so I'm doing a terrible job making a video here. One of the problems driving a fast, lowered car is there is not a lot of forgiveness with your camera just propped up on your dashboard. Anyways, one more question I got here was, how do I train my abs and glutes? So like, these are totally different muscle groups. Abs, I don't typically train abs for mass. Like your ab muscles are something that get conditioned when you're doing a lot of compound movements, squats, deadlifts, heavy pull downs. You're going to be engaging your abdominals, and you know, you don't really need to target them. I might start to condition them like I am right now. I'm 8-10 weeks out from a show. I want those abs, I want to be able to hold those abs on stage without getting tired. So like, I'll train them low weight, high rep, just to kind of condition and tone those muscles and train that mind muscle connection. So like, when I'm on stage, I can hold them for like 5-10 minutes straight and they're not going to fatigue. But you don't want to load them up with heavy weight. You're gonna get thick ab muscles. It's gonna push your gut out. You don't want to do a lot of like side crunches and stuff, build your obliques. It looks bad. It's not good for men's physique particularly. And yeah, so abs, I don't train them too much. You're gonna get the rockin' 6-pack, 8-pack from dieting. Most people hold most of their body fat on like, their thighs, legs, abs, and lower back. So to show those abs off, you just have to get the body fat down and they're just gonna pop. As far as glute training, glutes are great. Glutes respond really well to heavy weight. So, you see a lot of girls are doing like body weight squats and jump squats and lunges and stuff, and that's all great. You're gonna build like lean muscle or whatever. You're gonna condition those muscles, but you're not gonna get the big booty that pops. So the best thing for that, is it's squats. Straight leg deadlifts are amazing. And again, I'm dropping my camera, doing a terrible job here. This guy's behind me, loving me right now. Anyways, so glutes, yeah. Kickbacks are great. Cable kickbacks. You see a lot of girls like loading up the cable machine, putting a strap on their ankle and just squeezing that glute really hard. That's going to build a big glute. I like the heavy leg pull-throughs where you put the cable between your feet, and it's kind of like a deadlift, but it really isolates the glutes. The other trick is you can either do it on the leg extension or the hamstring curl machine, where you put the pad on across your like lower abs or across your pelvis, and you plant your feet on the floor and you just squeeze the glutes as hard as you can. You want to load them up with really heavy weight. If you're doing over 20 reps on your glutes, you're not going to build a lot of mass, which is what's going to give you the big booty. So you want to focus on heavy squeezes. So it's like the heavy straight leg deadlifts and like the heavy I don't know what you call them, hip thrusts, whatever you call them, and that's going to build your glutes. So I hope that helps. I know this was a terrible video. I'm going to have to edit it. I wasn't going to, but I dropped my camera like 5 times and I ran out of storage. So yeah, hit me up if you guys have any more questions or comments. Comment below. I'll try to answer them in my next video. Hopefully I get some kind of a camera mount or something going on in the ride, and I'm not so nervous next time. Anyways, have a great day and thanks for watching.